Hey guys, Bungy here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Draw, where I draw stuff and you guys waste your time watching. So today I'll be drawing a collaboration with one of my friends on Instagram. He has a um an Instagram page all about Zootopia. If you'd like to check that out, his account tag is the underscore winters underscore fox. So you can look at his Instagram stuff. It's really cool. If you like Zootopia, he's your go-to guy because he knows literally everything about it. So today I will be doing this piece of collaboration. I am so proud of. I'm so proud of this piece so far, but it's nowhere near done yet. It's nowhere near done. I wouldn't say this is done if it was the last thing I said. So, okay. We're gonna make this done today. We're gonna make this done. His foreheads need to be protruded even more, but I think it's my stylistic choice to leave it so it's more rounded because I like more rounded objects. Okay, there we go. Nick Wilde is happy while Judy Hopps is slightly sad. There we go. Okay, now we must trace all over this picture before we color it. You guys might have seen that I've been changing softwares lately. I used Photoshop. Originally I used I'll give you a run through and breakdown of all the softwares I've used. So I've used first of all, before I knew digital art very well, the first program I used was Photoshop. I did all my old furry stuff with Photoshop, but then I switched to Fire Alpaca because it had a better brush engine for drawing anime than Paint Photo and Photoshop. And that's a fact. You might say Photoshop is the best. Yes, it was. For painting, Photoshop is no doubt the single best software you can buy for your computer. But it's not very good for anime back then. Photoshop has just recently added a stabilization feature. If you guys have heard of that yet, but it's only just been released and it's not very stable as of now. It used to not have a stabilization system, so I had to use Lazy Nezumi, which is a third-party program. I'm not very fond of using third-party programs because I think you should be able to succeed just by using what came in the packaging. So I was not very optimistic. Therefore, I switched to Fire Alpaca. And after I used Fire Alpaca, I used Paint Tool Psi for a bit, but I didn't really like it because it was a bit too lightweight. I have a GTX 1080 computer. Why on earth would you run Paint Tool Psi on a computer with a AMD Threadripper and a NVIDIA GTX 1080 Ti? It's just pointless. You can take advantage of much more features than Paint Tool Psi has to offer. So that's how I got to my next one. What I'm using right now. This program is called Manga Studio. It is also known as Clip Studio Paint. Clip Studio Paint, I believe, is the #1 best program. Most of my commissions and art uses this program. I use this program because I believe it is by far the single superior program you need for everything to do with art. I even think this program is better than Photoshop by a long run. It has all the filters, most filters Photoshop has. It has correction layers, vector layers, has any kind of layer. If you can think of that type of layer, Clip Studio Paint has it. So that's awesome. I love Clip Studio Paint. It's got the #1 brush engine I have ever found in a software. Similar to Paint Tool Sai and Fire Alpaca, but even better. And it's got so many features that you won't even find in Photoshop. So that's my reason for liking Clip Studio Paint. And finally, Medibang Paint. So I've come across a lot of YouTubers, especially Instagram people, because I'm quite big on Instagram. I would say relatively, I'm pretty big on Instagram. But there are always people who are better than me, and one of these people are way better than me. And this person is called Clockbirds. You can find her. She's also an Australian artist who draws a lot of dragons and very detailed flat shaded fur, which I have studied in my art studies, which I'm going to apply to this painting. She can draw way better than I can, so why not try the program she's using? Why not? Why not try Medibang Paint Pro? Well, there are several reasons. I tried Medibang Paint Pro. I certainly made a really good piece of art using Medibang Paint Pro, but I think that Clip Studio Paint is far superior because there's no filters, or there are filters, but a few basic ones. There are very few correction layers in Medibang Paint Pro. That's why Clip Studio Paint is much more like Photoshop than Medibang Paint Pro, because it has all the powerful filters and color correction layers and stuff. In her speed draw videos, in Clockbird's speed draw videos, she goes backwards and forwards between Photoshop and Medibang Paint Pro, because one of the programs, which is Medibang Paint Pro, doesn't have color correction. So she takes advantage of the two programs simultaneously. But I don't think that's the most efficient way to do things. I can certainly do it like that, but it's not very efficient. So what I have concluded is Clip Studio Paint slash formerly known as Manga Studio. Manga Studio is by far the single best drawing program you can get on a computer. So let's just put this tail in and talk about a few things to do with art, of course, because this is an art YouTube channel. It used to be a YouTube channel about just me doing certain things that makes me happy, like schoolwork. I'll actually enjoy making schoolwork for the sake of making videos, but I've completely fundamentally rebranded my whole YouTube channel to an art channel because of getting big on Instagram. It forced me to do that because I have to align my Instagram page with my I have to align my Instagram page with my with my YouTube channel. So I just got someone on Instagram chatting to me. The Winter's Fox, the person I'm doing this collaboration for. Okay, I gotta send him a link to this video. Just 1 second. Okay, my videos, share, copy link. Okay, I sent him the link to this video. So he will be on here shortly, which is great because I need to show him that I'm actually doing something instead of doing nothing at all. Instead of doing nothing, zilch at all, I need to show this guy that I actually work hard, and I've been really busy lately, which has been the reason why I have not done so much. Okay, if I disable this mask, will I be able to see? Oh, oh, oh my word, that is good. That is a good. Oh my word, that is good. That is perfect. Now I add the foreground block. Oh, now all that's left is to do the city. All that's left is to do the city. Okay, I gotta talk to this guy. And the color. Okay. All that's left is the city and the color. So, okay, let's do the city first, because we always do stuff on the back before we do the stuff at the front. So, always makes stuff easier. Foreground block. Just disable that for now. Disable the mountain block. Okay. Now we enable his line art again. Okay. As we can see, his line art is really good. Just needs to go between the blocks, mountain block and the. Okay, so here we do the city line art. City line. So we just disable the clouds. There we go. Okay, now we trace. Now we trace. 1 second. There's one viewer. I know that's him watching my video because it's the only person I've shared the link with. So it's time to trace over the city with my my line art. Okay. No, his line art. He did all this line art. I have to give him credit for this line art. It's brilliant. Okay. Okay, straight line ruler. Get line art. Okay, straight line. If you're watching this video and you have your volume on, just please note that I'm really busy with all my exams and stuff, so it makes it really hard to get stuff done right now. Okay, time to trace these buildings. I gotta make them as simple as I can because it will take me way too much time if I spend too much dedication to this. Okay, I must select this building. I can combine a few of these buildings together to make it kind of easier to paint, like so. Like so. Yes. All that's left is the city. Okay, so we must draw. Okay. If you were wondering where, I did another version, but in another software. I did another version in this Medibank software. And if I enable everything, it wasn't as good, see? I did all the line art and everything, but it's nowhere as good as this one is. This color is just so much more balanced. The clouds are way better. I love collaboration. I love collaborating with people for free because it builds my skills and it also builds friendships, even though we've never met each other. Builds relationships on the internet, like as in friend relationships. So I do not know what this is, but I'm still going to draw it because I like it. Okay. Draw this off at the front first. Okay, this. There's 2 viewers now. I'm kind of amazed at who might be watching this. I'm quasi confused right now because my channel isn't very popular right now, but it's still really cool. Okay, so it might lag a bit on his end because my internet connection is not the best. Australian internet connection is not the best. Oh my god, guys, why am I even putting that accent on? I don't even speak like that, you know. You should know, guys, if you watch my YouTube videos. Alright. Oh, you're watching as well. Alright. My other friend on Instagram is watching. Cool. So, I don't actually speak like that, but I like speaking like that because it sounds more like out of the ordinary, I think. I can speak in many different ways. Depends on what I feel like. I practice my accents, which is, I believe, is a good idea because I like to do that. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah. That just looks, I've got to put so much details into this. I really hate procrastinating. Because procrastinating is the worst thing you can do. It's detrimental to your drawing skills. Okay. Okay. Here we go. YouTube beta. Studio.youtube.com. It sounds cool. 80%. My channel. I gotta speak to these people who are watching my video. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Hands on air. Okay, I gotta continue to draw because it's my life. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. So these brushes are so creamy and nice to. These brushes are so creamy and nice to use because they just mix so well. It's like a real life creamy brush. Okay, add this building in the background. This is a lot more detailed. I say a lot more because I know it is. Okay, I should use my line tool instead of my non-line tool. Okay, so make the size, make the line the same width as my brush. There we go. What a great way of cheating.